Hello everybody, and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are continuing to prop up the Byzantine Empire here. We're taking some wild attrition ticks over here, but that's to be expected. We're not too concerned about this. This is just a small part of our forces, and once we come over here with our siege weapons, this should be no problem. Our siege weapons will be arriving quite shortly, so that is great. We are out of supplies, but that's completely fine. These guys are not losing supplies. So that is definitely something to think about in the future. But we're really deeply unconcerned about this. This war should be over by the time we get all this ready, and these guys can resupply and reinforce. It'll be no problem. No problem at all. So here's our siege weapons, and they are going to make this go much more quickly. Fantastic. And then these siege weapons, they're going to come up over here next. Yes, go ahead and do that, and we are going to get our court chaplain working on an additional claim over here. Oh my, this split up a bit. Okay, that's good to know. We'll keep that in mind. We took this guy hostage. He's not the war leader anymore. This guy's the war leader. Okay, good to know. At some point that changed. Well, that's fine. We're going to send these guys over here, but these guys, they're going to stay put. And we are, of course, going to siege this. Wait. This guy left the war. And this guy took over the war. Ah. That'll do it. Okay, we're just going to make our way up here then, and we're going to send these guys here. We're going to send them to go somewhere like here, and then these guys will go somewhere like here. These guys will go, how about here? And then these guys, they will go up to here. So we'll just move up as a unit. Excellent. That did drop us back down to 6%. That's really awkward, right? Right, that's really awkward that that happened. I don't even know how that happened, because capturing him shouldn't have allowed him to leave the war. It should have forced him to end the war. That's strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, well, we'll make our way up here, and this will be fine. We'll have absolutely no problem with this. We should be able to end the war very quickly up here. They only have 23,000 troops. Technically, the Byzantines should be able to win this on their own. There's an Orthodox uprising as well. We'll accept that. How many troops do they have? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We'll deal with that after we're done with this. In fact, once again, the Byzantines should be capable of dealing with that on their own. We'll extend these contracts for now. It's not like we have any sort of a financial crunch. Okay, that's 34% war score right there. Excellent. So we're going to come up over here. He's just a dog, but we will compensate him. We don't care. The cash is irrelevant to us. We're going to grab this barony. 39% war score. Where are the Byzantines at? Why are they attacking Georgia? I don't know. That's a really weird thing for them to be doing right now, but okay. If that's what they want to do, I guess that's fine. We're going to come back over here. We're at 44% war score at this time. He's trying to claim this. And they do have some over there. Okay, good to know. We'll probably go up and deal with this populist uprising after we're done with these couple of sieges. And then make our way over here and get the ticking war score. Is, I think, going to be the plan. So we'll just wrap up these sieges and make our way up. This will be completely fine. Group those together for now. And these sieges will be no problem. We're at 59% war score. It just went back to 48 because they got that siege. Okay. That's fine. We're back up to 59% war score. And we'll just hit this army. That guy left the war because he died. So this guy is now the war leader. He is actually leading an army over there. Okay. That's really, really good to know. So we're going to head over here, siege this down, no problem. There we go. That will finish up very quickly, and then we're going to head over here. We did drop to 24% war score when he died. And I think that's just because they're sieging up over here. The Byzantines are attacking over there, which is good for us. Yes, we'll go ahead and allow that to happen. That was this guy, our husband, coming of age. That's very important to us that that happens. Okay, we're going to come up over here, and we will deal with some of these lads. Yes, all of Nizhny Novgorod will be mine. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to continue to work on claims up over here, but we need to check to see what all was included in that duchy. Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay. So we'll continue over here. These guys are, of course, coming up to hit this populist uprising. Where is the leader actually located? He's in this army, so this could very easily end this uprising with just this battle. We will stack wipe them, so that will be fantastic. And there we go. That, unfortunately, didn't do the trick. I'm interested in why we're occupying these. We're not getting war score from it. Ah, it's part of this war. Okay, so at this point, where is this guy located? He's now up in that army. That's not ideal. I was hoping it would be a different army than that one. We'll go up there. But it's really, really not ideal. We'll let the Byzantines deal with this over here, I guess. They have the numbers to do it. So that'll be fine. We do get a new diplomacy lifestyle perk, and we are going to take Ducal Conquest. That CB will be useful for us. And hopefully, this guy gets it together. And, you know, actually handles this on his own soon enough. That would be nice. For now, his troops are just kind of walking around over here, and do any of these have siege weapons? Yes, they do have some bombards. Okay. So they're going to hop over here, and they can siege this down quite quickly. That's good for them. Very, very good for them. And with this guy being the third war leader in this war, what's his actual capital? Actually, we need to look in here. This is his actual capital, down here. Okay. We'll head down there soon enough, and we'll just take care of this. Fantastic. This will be no problem. This will be another stack wipe. We didn't capture him, sadly, but that did put us at 46%, and we have ticking war score. So that's great. We're going to take that back, 51%. And now we're going to come over here via sea, and we'll arrive there when? In 3 months. That's not too bad. The Byzantines are doing what they should be over here now. They are acting correctly. This is very good. We're happy about that. They're sieging this back and not giving battle. We don't want them to necessarily fight up here. Instead, we just want them to get that war score. We're currently embarking. That will cost us 462 gold. We don't care about how much gold it's going to cost. That is completely irrelevant to us. I did think about upping his levy requirements instead of his tax requirements there. I strongly thought about it. We'll get to that. Maybe. I am definitely thinking this is not going to be a global conquest. I don't think we'll have enough time in the game to do that. It would have been a thing if I had, you know, set out with that being the goal. But I did not, and maybe that'll be a good next game goal. We're up to 86% war score here, and we're just going to continue to siege down these locations over here. Oh, but there is a basis for a claim here. The claim is as follows. You are not Lambakana. Everyone should be Lambakana. That is the basis of the claim. It's very legal and very ethical. 96% war score. That's great. And then we'll go deal with these guys, I guess. 84%, but we should be fine here. We are sieging much faster than they are. There's this cluster of 3 over here. Yes, go ahead and see that done. And we are going to grab ourselves a claim right up over here. Excellent. Whether true or not, I will not accuse this guy. Danamita is how that should be pronounced. We'll go ahead and do that. There we go. We now control this over here. That puts us at 89%. I'm hoping that the Byzantines are working over here. Okay, they're slow sieging this for some reason. Byzantines, can you be competent for once? That would be nice. We're 99%. We're not the war leader here, are we? No, we're not. Okay, 10 days left. That puts us at 100%. These guys, they're going to come up over here and come fight this force. Looks like walking is the fastest way to get there. I would not have guessed that. I would have guessed boats would be quicker. But that's only 5 months away. We did win that victory, so that is fantastic. We're going to wrap this up. The Byzantines really should be capable of doing it on their own, though. If I'm honest. But we'll just make our way up there and then disband. Because if we disband now, we won't be able to raise up these troops for a good long time. Whereas if we do it once we're out of war, then we should be fine. Remember, the Byzantine Empire is ours. They just don't know it yet. As soon as we have a child here, and the Byzantines are on what for their succession? Male preference primogeniture. Well, that's convenient. Look what we're on. Male preference primogeniture. Fantastic. So yeah, whoever is the heir to one will be the heir to both. And that will be great. We're going to spend our time this life probably working on the Balkans region over here. We do need a steward, and this guy is okay at the job, and he's our powerful vassal, so we'll actually go ahead and go with him. We are nice and stable now. So that's great. And we are seeing the Byzantines close in on this army. And it looks like the Byzantines are going to win that. Okay. We hope that that's going to end this rebellion. But they're also heading over this way. Yeah, the Byzantines have this under control. Fantastic. It's not going to end the rebellion, but we're just going to head home. We're going to arrive up there in 4 months. That's fine. That battle was won over there. They didn't actually stack wipe these guys. I'm not sure where they're retreating to, but we're going to pursue. I am definitely not sure where they're retreating to. Okay, just to there. We're going to look to cut them off. Let's see where they're going. They're running away. This isn't shocking to me. We are pursuing them. We took a slightly more efficient path. This is going to be a much more efficient path. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, we're going to take forced vassalage. There we go. We can now declare forced vassalization wars again, and that's a big, big deal for us. So we're going to exit this war. There we go. And that ends that troop. And we're going to, or rather, that ends that war. We're going to disband our troops. Fantastic. We're above our direct vassal limit. That's to be expected. And I'm interested in... Man of your word, aren't you? Okay, I'm interested in forced vassalizing this man. Although we could do a your claims instead, and that would be way, way cheaper. What would the forced vassalization actually get us? Ah, he has the king title. And then we can press his claim on all of this. In theory. He is... Ah, he holds all of this. That's why it's so expensive. And we actually can't do it because he holds too many counties. So what we can do is we can just do our claim. And that's what we'll do. Yeah, he has a lot of troops, but he's not really going to be able to bring them to bear. We're going to raise our men-at-arms only for right now. And actually, no, I changed my mind. We're going to raise our other troops as well. But only perhaps 40,000 of them. No, we should go more than that, shouldn't we? Just in case. He has 53,000. Yeah, we should go for like 60,000. See it done. And with that in mind, we are going to need additional claims up over here. We do have Nizhny Novgorod, so we're going to go up over there. Until next time. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go for like 50,000 here. That'll be okay. Wonderful. So this guy, he is Theravada. He does have secondary spouses. Is that going to cause a problem? That may end up causing a problem. We're going to need to check in on that over time. There are no children just yet. For some reason, I was thinking he was going to be Orthodox, but he is not. Well, we'll see what that actually ends up doing. I have no idea how this is going to play out. We are his primary spouse, though. So that's good. We return home, reinvigorated. Okay, there we go. That's the county that we needed. And now I guess we're just going to head up here. We're going to take some big attrition ticks on the way. That's okay. We're not too concerned about that necessarily. So up we go, and then we're going to start sieging up over here. We do see their primary forces up over here. That's fine. No real concerns there. We're going to make our way across Vladimir. We can change this guy's contract. Honestly, I think we should go into feudal levies. We're making so much cash. No. You'll find no deal here, Pavlos. Okay. Fantastic. We're going to let these contracts expire this time. That'll be fine. Yeah, we're going to let it expire. There we go. We do have ticking war score on our side at this point. And we're just making our way on up. We do see these guys over here, which is fascinating. We don't want to fight these guys because they're fighting them over here. We're working on this, so we don't want any of this to fall into enemy hands right now. We do catch a force there. This should be a stack wipe. Oh yeah, absolutely. And we're going to head up here and siege. I will win their unwavering loyalty. Indeed. Indeed. Well, that was exciting. The game decided to crash on us for a moment there, but we're back at the autosave, and I'm going to try to do things exactly the way that I did it before the crash, so let's see how that ends up going. Now, we finished up this siege here. I probably edited some parts of this out. I'm not sure exactly where the edit's going to go in yet. I'll have to see. But what I did previously was I attacked up over here. Now, let's go ahead and ransom off some of these prisoners. Get them out of here. Fantastic. We don't have any prisoners for this war, so I just wanted to get them out of the prison. That'll be okay. I mean, not really any particular reason for that, right? Our monthly income is fine, but it's whatever. So we're going to, I think, stack wipe this force here. Yep, there we go. And then we're going to just walk our way up here, as I did previously. And then we just sieged all of this up here, and then we were able to embark and make our way... We were able to embark down here and make our way over to their capital. But since a lot of this, the game ended up crashing in like October of this year, so a lot of that's probably just going to get edited out because it's no longer canon. We had no way of continuing that. So that's completely fine. We're just going to make our way up here. And, oh, another thing that I started doing was I started seducing our husband in hopes of actually getting a child there. Fantastic. So let's get that going. That'll be perfect. I mean, he does have another. We know he has 2 secondary spouses. We'll confront him. That's not something that happened before. He says that he would never take a lover. I mean, he has 3 spouses, so... I'm not sure how much I believe him. Just saying. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, previously we sieged all of these down, and we're going to do the same thing here. I have no idea what caused the game crash. Honestly, it just sometimes randomly happens. So that is fine. I'm probably just going to put the cut in right at 1 January and just eliminate that, like, what, like 10 minutes of useless content there that is no longer canon. So it's not the best, but nothing really happened in that time. I mean, we sieged this down. We started heading over here. This war was basically over. And then just game crash. Okay, so with this guy, I praised his noble and loyal nature, and he liked it. Yes, fantastic. So we'll get that working. And we'll get this siege done. Make our way up over to this barony, and then to this one, and then we'll make our way over. It's like 4 months from here to their capital, so that's not a big deal. We didn't make it there before the crash. I think we're a little behind schedule from where we were last time. Game crash was in October. So once we hit there, things will be a little bit more off the rails. But I largely know what's going to happen going up to that. Of course, random rolls will still be different. But that's fine. There we go. And we'll grab this one. It was about here where it crashed before in terms of timing. I think it was 28 October. Fingers crossed that it doesn't crash again. Usually it doesn't when this happens. Yeah, we're good. We are a little bit behind where we were before. This siege was done and we were making our way to their capital. Ah! Wait, what? I don't remember being told that we were pregnant. Was that a thing that happened? May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. I don't recall being informed of a pregnancy. That would have been very important. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe so. That's very odd, though. Or maybe it had something to do with the crash? I don't know. I definitely don't recall that. I was expecting this to be what created the pregnancy. So this guy is gregarious, gluttonous, and compassionate. I think that he would prefer to be entertained. He liked it. Fantastic. It was great, wasn't it? Now, what we really need here is a daughter before either of the, or rather a son, before either of these produce him a son. That's going to be the most important thing here. So we need to produce a son at this point. The daughter is okay, but not super useful. But at this point, we are completely off the rails. We don't really have any rules going forward on what we're supposed to do. So that is completely okay. Wonder if she's what caused the game to crash. The daughter. I don't know. I probably just missed the prompt that we were pregnant. I probably did. I'm going to go back into the last episode at some point and see if that's the case. I'm willing to bet I missed that. It usually pops up here, right? Or is it up here? I don't remember which. The weird thing about that is, though, if we weren't pregnant beforehand, that was not 9 months, right? When was she born? She was born 6 November. Okay, it was more than 9 months. It was 11 months in. The pregnancy must have happened this episode, then. Well, of course it would have. For whatever reason, I'm thinking this episode as being, like, this chunk of this episode. As we were united in marriage, now we're united in heart. Perfect. So it must have happened in this chunk of the episode. Like, in... Let's see, it would have been in, like, March? February, March? Around the time that we started... Or around the time of the first chunk of the seduction scheme. It must have been then. Regardless, that's fine. We do need a son, though, to solidify this. We could still lose the Byzantine Empire at this point. We'll see. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll try to solidify our hold over the Byzantine Empire. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.